Hey, and welcome to Discard. This is my week in gaming. Let's take a look. This week's been a really heavy week in gaming and collecting and displaying. So I started my week with PlayStation 4, and the game I chose was Yakuza 0. I chose this game because I kept hearing this name pop up and pop up and pop up, and I'd seen streams of it, and I said, hey, I need to really sit down and play this game because everyone's saying it's really fun. So I gave it a try. It's really narrative driven. It's a beat 'em up style game, and all of these cool storylines and almost a slightly open world style gameplay with side missions and side quests and all sorts of items you can get in the game. Really cool game. The story is so intense. It's such an intense storyline that it by itself is almost like it's like watching a movie. And in that way, it's kind of like an Uncharted or a Tomb Raider, where it's kind of like you're watching this story come to light, and it's really amazing. But unfortunately, I just don't have time to commit to a game that is so heavily story driven at this time. I needed to be playing stuff to finish them and take things off the backlog. And this game really demands me and my full undivided attention. I got about halfway through this game and really enjoyed it. Really cool controls in this game, and just really want to get back into that as soon as I possibly can. Also on PS4, I dived into a game that I thought I would never dive into, a game by Hideo Kojima and Konami, and that is Metal Gear Solid 5. And Metal Gear Solid 5 has been out for a while now. It is a beautiful game. And the beginning of this game just makes you want to play it all day long, every single day, forever. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that continues on throughout the game, and you get kind of a mishmash of different levels throughout it. It's a stealth game, and you're going around, and you could actually cheese a lot of these missions and go through and shoot a lot of guys and just kind of barge your way in with rocket launchers and get a lot of things done. I have definitely come across missions where that's not necessarily a requirement. You do have to go in, you do have to stealth, otherwise you just get crushed every single time. But the game as a whole is just kind of it's a mishmash of different things going on, and it just doesn't demand my time at the moment either. I did play about half of this game as well, but I would say you have to play the beginning, the opening sequence to this game at the very least, because it is so well done. Well done, Kojima, and sorry, Konami. Then I started searching for different ways to display SNES games. I'm trying to put a video together eventually on how to display Super Nintendo games, and it's kind of one of those really hard types of games to display. Generally the majority of people display them the same way, but I'm trying to find new and inventive ways to display those SNES games, so I've been working on that as well. I also went game hunting over the weekend, and I did come back with a few different games. I searched a couple different local stores, and sometimes they really overprice their games, and sometimes they're severely underpriced, and you really don't know what you're going to get. But I did get lucky enough to come back with 3 or 4 games. I came back with Super Street Fighter 2, I came back with Bubsy, and I also came back with Uniracers. And Uniracers looks really goofy fun, so I'm going to give that a try. I've never heard of it before, but we'll see how it goes. And the 4th game that I got was actually a Nintendo DSi XL demo video, Volume 2. And it's a video that plays out of a DSi, or a DSi XL in this case is what it's marked for. But it's a not-for-resale cart. They didn't make a ton of these. They did make quite a few of them, but there's not a ton of them out there. And whenever I see something odd like this, I like to get my hands on it because it's kind of cool to pop it into a DS and just kind of watch through all the videos of that time and that era just to see where everything was at that time. So it's pretty cool. And then the final thing I did, and I did this thing between all of those other different things, is I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a massive open world RPG where it's almost like a chess game. If you've ever played a Xenoblade Chronicles game before, there's all these different parts and pieces that go into your character or the weapons that you have in this game that really affect the way battle goes out. And you can choose different friends and different sword types in this, and it really rounds out to be one of these types of games that really grabs you and pulls you down hard. I know I've seen some negative coverage on the game and the voice acting being bad or or you know, the map in the game is really bad. There's definitely some bad things in this game, but for the most part, this game grabbed me just as hard as Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I had a pretty busy week in gaming. I did a whole bunch of different things, I played a whole bunch of different games, and I collected a few more games and more pickups to go into the collection. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, but otherwise, have a great day and collect what you love.